We needed to put something in place that would carry that Keuka College, brand feel. We wanted to respect the community and not put something that necessarily screamed, but really just kind of, subtly let you know. But it was visible enough to be seen, and you can carry that statement through. What's really unique about Keuka is it's sort of carved out of the community. It's nestled right into the hamlet of Keuka, right next to the lake, right next to Keuka Lake. In upstate New York, there's 11 lakes, and they're all sort of, really close to each other, and they spread out and resemble sort of a hand or fingers. So they're referred to as the Finger Lakes. Keuka Lake is one of them. Having that campus set right where it is just beautiful. Established in 1890, the first building, Ball Hall, was really the heart of it. With the community so close already, all the way around it and intermingled with it are these private homes and houses. Over the years, they've been incorporated into the college itself. It's a great thing for the overall aesthetic of the campus, but it's also a challenge where you want that campus to have its own identity. And that's what Keuka was finding, was there was no sense of arrival on campus. I was brought in as the project manager on the project. We walked the campus with them. They explained their need and what things that they saw. We met with one of their lead designers on campus to talk about what type of elements it was important to them to include in the overall design. The project had several key points to it. One was the sense of arrival. Another was vehicular directionals and some type of wayfinding system to get people around. They would have, buses come in, and they didn't know where the sports complex was or the athletic center. So, those two elements were prominent in the project, but they also had a need for building identifiers. Having started the project with little to no wayfinding at all for vehicular traffic, the directional signs we added at major intersections really make a difference on campus. We determined that there's actually 3 prominent entrances to campus. There's a campus entrance from the north, from the west, and from the south. So starting with the north entrance, it was large, it had some contrast, it used Keuka's branded colors, but in a way that it wasn't competing with the surroundings. It really set in just fine, just like Keuka itself sets into that community. For the west entrance of campus, placing the monument sign where we did, we actually consulted with the college to remove a lot of their existing shrubbery and landscaping to really clean that intersection up. Not only did we identify the west entrance of the campus, but we were able to draw attention to those sporting fields. For the south end of campus, our campus greeting really was to place a nice building identification sign outside of the Keuka apartments. It once again coupled 2 purposes, that campus greeting and identifying that as student housing. Another key factor, like a lot of higher education facilities, they had some campus maps for vehicular and pedestrian traffic, but they had a couple different versions and none of them really seemed ideal. So that's another element that we tackled working with them. We created a new campus map for them that they're able to hand out. You think of comfort level in healthcare and things like that, but signing up for a new campus can be a stressful situation as well. So finding your way around, prospective students and their parents, if they arrive on campus and they don't know where they're going, or they don't really have a sense of that getting people where they need to go is important to them, well, that's a reflection on the brand and a reflection on the college, to some degree of, okay, how detailed is this going to be? Sense of arrival, speaking to the brand, getting people where they need to go is critical.